Hello. I'm going to record part C of the long journal, the intermediate exercise in the observation series. This is from 1022, third one of that day, Mayan day, 5 water or offering, and they really flowed, didn't they? This is part C, discerning, not judging, heart from head, a different realm. I don't know if there's anything to be said here, but I opened this journal just in case. I last left you deeply basking within heart. I felt so many of you there, really there, that I didn't want to disturb your meditation, your direct experience of this space, this overall calmness, this peace. Ah, yes, there is journaling left to do. Okay, a 3-parter then. Let's go. So, we are recognizing how curiosity is an attribute of the mind. I will remind all to not judge in any way as we take this journey. There's nothing to judge. Judgment is mind function anyway. You won't find it in heart. If you're in heart, it's not an issue. It's just not there. Again, judgment is not discernment. Judgment is just to enter into the polarity dance, the duality theme, to take one or the other side of the coin as the better or the right one. That is all. Heart discerns beautifully by its simple way of just knowing, of direct experience, I've called it, not just talking or thinking about things. That is mind's way. Do you see the distinction there? Is it coming clearer? To know a thing more directly, experientially, versus just knowing endless facts about it. This is a serious substantive difference. It's a major vibrational clue, too, a way to distinguish the workings of the head from those of the heart. One is about, the other just is. Now, as we pull deeply into heart, as we remain or abide there, our sensing is quite different. There is almost nothing that is the same from the heart perspective on life. Everything is quite different, even if there are superficial or external similarities. At depth, everything's changed. Respect that this is a major transition to make. The only thing in your way is thought and your beliefs. If you find yourself blocked, not sensing this as simply or as deeply as you would like to, look to those beliefs. What is in the way of your simply experiencing the perspective of heart? What beliefs do you hold about time, about reality? Do you hold the belief that you must understand things before you can accept them? That would certainly get in the way, and I hope you can see how that is a mind-based belief for sure. Heart has whole new ways of understanding, and they're more cellular, more of the feeling or sensing than they are of the mind, although none of these words is good enough. It's a completely different realm. All of the rules are different. It's not that there are no rules. It's not that it's mindless. There are rules. There is structure to things. It's just not the structure mind created or expected or that mind understands yet. It's radically different. And that's why we usually block it out, subconsciously, unconsciously. We have no experience, no understanding of this new realm, not from mind. So just be observant. That's all that is called for here. Just watch and observe. Remember, this is the observation series. You will be taught from heart. You will be guided. Illumination will arise for you. It's just different though, very different. Do the mantra for mind. Mind is your main interference here. It puts out static that makes things not clear. Mind is all that stands between you and this realm. Mind is not the enemy though. It is not bad, nor hateful, nor anything like that. It's just a nuisance, really. It keeps wanting to rule on things it knows nothing about, like an egotistic little kid wanting to be looked up to by all the others in the class. Mind says big things, acts like it knows. Also, much like a child, mind will throw tantrums to try to get your attention if its persistent chattering isn't doing that. Mind is quite unused to being ignored, and it doesn't like it one bit. It even gets frightened. You can see that if you look. Recognize all fear, as being mind-based, for that's what it is. It's where it arises from. It's mind that is afraid of losing control. That's not you. Don't go out into mind to listen to its arguments. Just ignore it. It's quite safe to do this and let it tantrum if it likes. You can observe this. You can watch it try to throw out emotional arguments, literally anything to get your attention back to itself, to get itself back in charge of things. My suggestion is to treat it like a beloved child that needs a timeout. Just ignore what it does and says. And further, this is a great opportunity for you. This is prime observation time. You get to see mind in action from a solid point of dispassion, of the calmness of heart. And that's disidentifying from mind. Believe it or not, even in the calmness, you can watch and observe as emotions, as wild thoughts rise up and remain undisturbed. Yes, you can note them arise. You can see there is fear. There is the temptation, rather, to step into it, to fear. It is a choice, whether to pick it up or not, whether to believe it, to accept it. And you're not doing that, you're just observing. Isn't this cool? This is empowering, or hadn't you noticed? I thought I'd throw that in. As we step back from the mind's drama, we realize it really is so much like a child. Right now, in its still untrained state, it's rather like a spoiled child. Mind will do literally anything to get our attention. We've got to be really alert. No going off to sleep in some blissful state here. Nope, we are in mind training ground on stage right now. Best to remain alert. Heck, as long as we retain a place in 3D, alertness is a good thing. It is excellent. This is no nirvana, no place to trust. It's much more fun than that, actually. This is part of the game. You are multi-talented in ways your mind never imagined, and we're opening the door to that as we enter within heart. You have skills and abilities, the like of which you would think are godly. They are so awesome. It's just a matter of coming into remembrance, an orderly remembrance of things. That's what this new age is about that is upon us, all waking up. Yet, you are awake now, right now. Not later, not some other time after you do this, that, or the other. After you come to this or that realization or understanding, that is nonsense. You are awake now. Accept this. Know that on some level, in a very real way, you already have existence on higher dimensions. You are a fully functioning being there. So what if you don't know this yet consciously? I say, so what? It is the mind who demands proof to believe. This is not belief being offered. This is direct experience of the now, of the one, of higher self. Now, you will not experience the whole of it all at once. At least that is highly unlikely, though it is possible, of course. Anything is. The salient fact here is that the only thing or things between you and your awakening are beliefs, are wrong thoughts. It's reliance on mind that got you into this sleeping, dreaming, hypnotized state, or that let you get there. Now, just walk away. This is from 1022, third one of that day, Mayan day 5 water or offering, and they really flowed, didn't they? This is part C, discerning, not judging, heart from head, a different realm. I don't know if there's anything to be said here, but I opened this journal just in case. I last left you deeply basking within heart. Hello. I'm going to record part C of the long journal, the intermediate exercise in the observation series. This journaling left to do. Okay, a 3-parter then. Let's go. So we are recognizing how curiosity is an attribute of the mind. I will remind all to, I felt so many of you there, really there, that I didn't want to disturb your meditation, your direct experience of this space, this overall calmness, this peace. Ah, yes, there is